The matchup, let's see, Jafel Filho, well, that's the most Brazilian name ever. That's the only thing I know right now. I haven't really looked much into him. I know that he's 1-1 and a submission specialist. So I'm going to go in there and do what I do best, try to put the hands on people. If they grab me, this is going to be a grappling heavy camp. I have not had one of these yet. This is going to be my first grappling heavy camp. I've had a wrestling heavy camp, I've had a striking heavy camp, but I have not had a grappling heavy camp yet. And I'm excited because, grappling was one of my favorite things. And then I, got into striking and I was like, oh man, knocking people out is fun. It's way more fun than submitting people. But if you go back on my record, I got like 4 submissions, 4 or 5 submissions. So I'm gonna be opening back up the grappling pillow and seeing, what Ode Osbourne. I might surprise the fans this year. You might never know. Oh yeah, maybe. I'm always looking for that KO. I'm always looking to turn a black belt to a brown belt. Dewey Cooper is one of the most interesting fellas you'll ever meet, man. He is so old school. I love it. I love the old school mentality, right? He doesn't care about the fame. He doesn't care about getting in front of the camera. He doesn't care about any of that. All he ever wants is for his fighters to be the best, and that is it. And that is one thing I love about Dewey, man. You can call him at 10 p.m. at night and say, hey, I just got off of work. I wasn't able to train today. And he's like, pull up in my garage. We'll get some work in. Come on, let's go. And, he pushes me to the level that I have never been at in my life, like running the mountains. I never ran before in my life. Those things are, rolling my shins with the pizza dough roller. I thought pizza dough rollers were only for pizza. Apparently it's for rolling your shins too.
And that voice, you can never miss that voice.
You're right. Man, Dewey got a special voice, man, for real. I love that guy. He is one of a kind.
Talk about training partners, anything else?
Oh, yeah. So right now I'm working with Farid Basharat. He's fighting a lefty. I'm a lefty, so I'm working with him a lot, getting some really good rounds in with Farid. Farid is such a technic. He's really good, technically sound. So it's going to be a great camp. I'm hoping to work with him more during this camp. Aljamain Sterling, probably Patchy. I'm gonna hit up Patchy, get some really heavy grapplers in there.
That's clutch right there.
Yeah.
Much better than getting Patchy in there for what you're gonna see.
Exactly.
All right, anything else you want to say?
No, just that I'm starting my own educational program. As you guys know, I used to be an assistant teacher, so I'm launching my own program. I already created the program. I spent months developing it. I'm launching it in January. The program is to help children build up their self-efficacy, right? So, for example, in school, we teach about science, math, reading, but we never build their developmental skills. So it's giving kids a safety net so that way when they exit high school or middle school, they have something to fall back on. They know the true meaning of discipline, not punishing discipline, but discipline as in doing something you don't want to do, but knowing you should do it. Yes, real life discipline. And, things like self-control and why we need it, not just telling them, hey, you should. Yes. And motivating, the most important thing, just motivating them. And
there's a path.
Exactly. And me, I'm all about the youth. I volunteer 2 times a week at Del Sol High School and at Gunderson Middle School with the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police. So that's something I've been getting into, and definitely keep an eye on that, man.